Best countries to visit in 2024. Are you planning to have the best vacations in the best countries in 2024? That is an excellent idea. 2024 will be an exciting and encouraging year for many. Prepare for a few surprises, a dash of inspiration, and a covering serving of Wanderlust as we present our picks for the most fascinating places to visit in 2024. Number 10. Eclipse Path, United States. Would you like to take a rare view of a solar eclipse? This is an ideal location for visitors who want to observe a rare total solar eclipse in their backyard. On April 8th, around 31.5 million Americans will be able to see a total solar eclipse from their front door as the moon passes between the sun and the earth, completely covering up the sun's face. The celestial event will sweep North America through Texas, the Midwest, and several eastern states. Remember, the next total solar eclipse will not be visible in the contiguous United States for another 20 years, so don't miss out. Numerous hotels and restaurants are throwing watch parties, including a solar brunch, where guests and locals may watch the eclipse from the 20th floor's indoor-outdoor observation point. Next up, number 9. Weifang, China. This eastern Chinese city between Beijing and Shanghai is frequently referred to as the world's Kitty capital owing to its annual International Kitty Festival, which attracts tens of thousands of visitors each April, and the Weifang World Kite Museum, which features 5 exhibition halls dedicated to the craftsmanship and folklore of kites. However, Weifang works to preserve all of its cultural history, focusing on protecting traditions that have gained recognition as a UNESCO Creative City of Crafts and Folk Art in 2021 and an East Asian Culture City in 2024. For example, Shihuyuan Intangible Cultural Heritage Park teaches tourists about art forms such as clay modeling, paper cutting, and kites. Isn't it interesting? Number 8. Bagos Islands, Guinea-Bissau. Guinea-Bissau, sandwiched between Guinea and Senegal, is one of West Africa's lowest visited sites. This incredible wildlife-rich island chain, known as the Galapagos of Africa, is an enchanted land of empty white sand beaches, impenetrable mangroves, teeming lagoons, and dense palm and cashew forests. The Bagos, a UNESCO World Heritage Site since 1996, is home to robust populations of saltwater hippopotamuses, sharks, dolphins, flamingos, rays, green sea turtles, and around 175 fish and 500-plus bird species. These idyllic islets are home to about 33,000 people who follow their ancient matriarchal society. As with many of the world's island paradises, the clock is likely ticking on the Bagos being pure and natural, so 2024 is the year to visit there if you want to see them exactly as they are. Number 7. Queensland, Australia. It is ideal for travelers seeking the proper mix of urban and wildlife adventures in Australia. This northeastern Australian state is best known among the world's natural wonders, the Great Barrier Reef. The Great Barrier Reef, the world's largest reef, is home to hundreds of marine species. This makes it ideal for scuba diving and snorkeling. The massive reef system has over 600 islands and 2,900 distinct reefs. This is not only one of Australia's finest achievements, but also a global national treasure. Number 6. Bolivia. Have you seen the spectacular Salar de Uyuni? It's a massive salt pan with 3,900 square miles of cracked desert earth. Though this dry corner of the globe attracts travelers worldwide, high-end lodgings have been scarce, but that is changing rapidly. Biking expeditions over the Salar, hikes across the largest islands. Whether you start in the Atacama or Uyuni, take advantage of Bolivia's capital, La Paz. The restaurant scene in the city is one of the most exciting in South America. Make a reservation at Gusto and enjoy a multi-course feast of local specialties such as alligator and creamy aged corn. Finally, for the best views of La Paz, ride Mi Teleférico. This cable car transit system keeps extending its network with new routes and now has 30 stations and 10 lines. Climb into the plastic bubbles packed with locals zipping around the city and make your way up to El Alto, which sits at a stunning 13,125 feet. Number 5. The Bahamas. The Bahamas has long been a popular tourist destination thanks to its dazzling white and pink sand beaches, clear seas, and many more attractions. However, 2024 is expected to be a very exciting year for this particular Caribbean island, thanks to new hotels, fascinating cruises, and additional flights from big airlines. The Goldwyn Resort and Residences on Nassau's famous Cable Beach made its grand hotel debut in 2023, offering 81 studios and 1, 2, and 3-bedroom suites within a short drive from the airport, allowing tourists to be on the beach within an hour of arriving. Major cruise lines are also showing a growing fascination in the Bahamas. In November 2023, Norwegian Voyage Line will christen its new Norwegian Viva megaship with a brief voyage to its Bahamian private island, Great Stirrup Cay. In 2024, Royal Caribbean's next Oasis-class ship, Utopia of the Seas, will begin running short new Bahamas-focused voyages. Number 4. Fiji. Fiji's marine life is recognized for its beauty, with turtles and sharks whirling in sun-dappled tones of green and blue. The main stage for this brilliant show is its array of coral reefs, fragile ecosystems in which the symbiotic link between plants and fish plays out daily. Number 3. Tangier, Morocco. For several decades in the 20th century, it was controlled by a group of foreign countries, including Italy and Spain. It attracted writers and artists from Europe and the United States, creating a current global atmosphere. However, in the last 5 years, Morocco's northernmost city, Tangier, has been reuniting with its national roots. Tangier and Casablanca were connected by Africa's first high-speed train route in 2018. The journey is now 2 hours long. It was part of a larger infrastructure initiative to help the region. The emergence of new luxury hotels, such as the 133-room Fairmont Tazi Palace and the boutique Villa Mabruka, a 12-room reimagining of Yves Saint Laurent's former residence by fashion designer Jasper Conran, is a boon. Waldorf Astoria will join them in early 2025. Try your best to add Morocco to your list of travel destinations. Next up, number 2, Mongolia. Mongolia has long been a destination for adventure-seeking travelers, but the country is expanding beyond that niche as its tourism board sets a goal of attracting 1 million tourists per year. In 2023, the government began visa-free travel for an additional 34 nationalities, bringing the total to 61, in a campaign that will last until 2025. The opening of new luxury lodgings and cultural journeys, and the announcement of the country's first direct U.S. flight to the Chinggis Khan International Airport in 2024 emphasize Mongolia's tourist goals. Last but not least, here comes number 1, Manchester, England. Let us begin by stating that you know more about Manchester than you think. The northern England metropolis of red brick Victorian buildings, old universities, and public squares is already embedded in your pop culture mind, setting for era-defining events that outshone the city. These nations offer travelers an exceptional experience due to their rich history, beautiful scenery, and unique attractions. Various destinations should be on your travel horizon for 2024, whether you're attracted to spectacular natural wonders, compelling historical monuments, or vibrant cultural festivals. What are the finest countries to visit, according to your experience? I'd love to hear your ideas on the finest nations to visit in the comments section below.